Hey animal lovers, Marla Steele, Pet Psychic, and I want to talk to you about mirroring, one of my favorite topics about animals and their people. So, what is mirroring? Well, the animal tends to reflect back to us our personality, our behavior, and our physical condition. I see this all the time. It's a very, very curious thing. So, I designed these animal chakra, these animal chakra charts with a pendulum dowsing muscle testing page here. And this particular chart will be very useful because it says, is this condition the animal's? Is it shared and mirrored with the person, or is the animal merely being a container for the person's energy? So this gets very interesting when we're trying to resolve whether it's a health challenge or a behavioral issue or an emotional one, because we want to know, if we're trying to treat the animal and something's just not going away, or it goes away for a little bit, it comes back, maybe it's beyond the animal and the person has it too, so we need to do something to change up the person's energy so we get a full cycle of healing with everyone. That's why that particular chart, I think, is so useful in trying to work with a pattern. So I see this all of the time with my clients. I see a stubborn/determined person with an animal that's very headstrong and willful and difficult to train. I will see people who are a little bit more sensitive or needy and always needing to have a companion around or a person in their life, and lo and behold, they attract maybe a dog that has separation anxiety. And I will also see it with physical conditions, so whether it's bodily posture, structure, weight, or whether it's an illness like cancer or maybe a sprain in a certain part of the body. It is uncanny how the animals will also have that issue going on. And as a matter of fact, with my own horse, we have shared so many different physical issues, and it didn't matter where in time and space the one person got it or the animal got it. For example, both of us have scars under our right eyes, so I got that many years ago. My horse got it shortly after we were together. So why does this happen? Well, they take on our energy. They live intimately with us, and I feel like whether they can't escape our energy because they're in the muck of it, or it is more of a soul level soul contract that we make before we come into these bodies that says, hey, we're going to walk through this journey together. Or maybe it is a like attracts like thing. So for some people, if you're a really high energy personality type, you're not likely to pick an animal that's known to be relaxed and easygoing and maybe one that doesn't have a lot of energy. So you're going to naturally be drawn to one that shares a similar frequency as you. So I want you to stop today and just notice your pets. Notice their body. Notice anything going on with them physically and emotionally, and just say, how might my animal be reflecting me? And what can I learn here? So here's an interesting example for me, and it relates back to this chart where it says, is the animal merely being a container? My 3 cats and 2 horses all had right shoulder lamenesses, and I thought, if I have to pay a vet to come and treat each one of my animals, well, that's going to be a small fortune. So for the first time ever, I decided to try getting my own self fixed first. And you know what? All of my animals except for 1 cat immediately dropped their right shoulder lameness. So that was a pretty powerful lesson for me to see to what degree they can either pull things out of our body to try and heal us, or just to be a container to reflect back and say, hey, something going on here, you might want to pay attention. So if you find this useful and you want more information, come play with me, Marla Steele at healingwithenergy.com.